G'day Kevin, it's Josh here from Londonderry Dodge, and here I thought I'd send you a quick video of this Cherokee here. So again, it's a Trailhawk, no surprises there, and yeah, it's got the 4-cylinder in it. So this is a multi-air 4-cylinder, very similar to what you probably have in the Compass. Got a different head on it, it makes about a little bit more horsepower, and then it's got a 9-speed transmission behind it now too, which helps motivate it, and also get maybe even a little bit better fuel economy. But let me just go and I'll show you around here a little bit. So as far as the headlights, these are actually just your daytime right here. Your actual headlights are these ones right here. So they're projector bulbs, they're about 10% brighter than your regular bulb. And then we got fog lights down here. Not sure how often you need to use them, but they do look cool, so why not? I've got tow hooks. Now those are functional, so hopefully you don't have to get pulled out to do much pulling with other people, but if you do, these are phenomenal off-roaders, so again, go and have fun. Got the roof rails up top. Breakaway mirrors both sides, so if you're parking in a garage and you happen to whack it, no harm, no foul. I am a big fan of the rims they put on here, and it is just a nice looking Cherokee. But let me hop inside, I'll show you some of the features. So you take a look, we have our power windows, the locks and mirrors here, go figure. And then our seats in this one are actually a leather cloth trim, so it's cloth, leather, cloth, leather, and it just keeps on switching back and forth. They are very comfortable for sure, and the red stitching does look quite cool. Not sure how well you can see it there. We've got our automatic headlights here, and let me just hop inside, I'll show you a little bit more. A little bit sunny there, but so if you notice, we've got lots of buttons on the steering wheel. These buttons all here control the center screen, so if I go right in there, right now I have a speedometer, but it can tell you just about everything about the vehicle, so batteries, oil life, all that. Fuel economy, now brand new vehicle, doesn't know what it gets just yet. There's our trim info, audio, screen setup, so we can actually customize screen a little bit. Maybe instead of having temperature and that up here, you want maybe distance to empty or whatever. But there is where I normally leave it. Here we've got our Bluetooth controls, very handy now, considering it's 3 demerits if you want to talk on your phone normally. So save you that problem. You can also stream music from your phone right through here as well, which is, again, very handy. Got our cruise control here. And then we have buttons on the back of the steering wheel here, as well as here to control the stereo. Now this is the Uconnect 8.4a. It is the biggest screen we use. And if you want, it's also nav capable, but in this case I'll show you what it's got. Very user friendly, so if you see something on it, you just touch it. Sorry, it is a little bit bright. So there, we touched the radio, we've got AM, FM, we got 1 year free Sirius satellite radio as well. We've got our different media options, which I'll show you here in a bit. Settings, got some different apps in there as well. Climate control is all pretty standard, I guess, and then here's for your phone. Now, nice thing about the screen too, because it is quite large, it makes for a very good backup camera. And then you've got the active grid lines in there as well, so I can turn the steering wheel back and forth. And if those two lines fit between the vehicles, you are going to fit between those vehicles as well. Down here, if you take a look, again, it's all buttons for doing largely the same things. And then there's your media options I was talking about. So we've got SD card, USB, auxiliary, another 12 volt for charging. And then in here, that's the top. But in the bottom one, we've got a 12 volt and then another USB for charging your music. Now all the Trailhawks do use the exact same 4-wheel drive system, and it is phenomenal. So we have our different settings here: auto, snow, sport, sand, mud, rock. Auto is going to be for all your daily driving. Even if it's snowy on the roads or icy, just leave in auto. Snow is for deep snow. I'm talking several feet of it, because this will go through several feet of it. Sport mode, pretty self-explanatory. It just holds the gears a little bit lower, so you burn a little bit more fuel and it feels a little bit more peppy. Another cool thing is as you switch through these as well, it'll tell you up here what you're going to. Rock mode can only be used in 4 low, which we do have a dedicated 4 low in this vehicle. Another really cool thing too is this actually has a full diff lock in the back. Now the only other vehicle I know that has this would be the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, the very top end one. You don't find them in many SUVs at all. Again, it is very much a hardcore off-roader. And then that little end button there means that this can be flat-toed, so if ever you get a motorhome or that, you can stick this behind there and pull it with that. Here's the 9-speed that I was talking about. Very, very efficient. That's why this engine does get the power it gets, or feels like it's got a little more power, but it also helps with fuel economy a lot, especially on the highway. Here's electronic park brake. They pull it up, that turns the park brake on, and then down, turn it off. Yeah, it does a couple cool things. Say you hop out of the vehicle or whatever, when it's running, it'll automatically turn it on so the vehicle doesn't go running off on you, or little things like that. Up here we got set for one set of glasses, two sets of glasses. We got a very deep glove box in there. I'm not quite sure how well you can see it, but it's deep enough that you can fit a full-size iPad down there if you like. And another cool thing, we have some storage underneath the seat as well, on the passenger seat. Now, I know you said you have a couple kids. I should have probably asked how old they are. But for space in the back, you're going to notice there is a fair bit more than a compass. Like, I'm not the smallest person in the world, but I have no problems getting back here whatsoever. The seat's folded down, but I'll fold that back up here in a sec. Now, down here, we've got our different air controls. And then, again, really cool, maybe your compass has one of these as well. That's a 115-volt plug-in, 3-prong. So if they have a laptop or something back here, they can most certainly plug it in. Of course, we've got the center cup holders in that as well. And it really is just a nice vehicle. Oh, one last thing, I guess I'll pop it up in the back. Now, the nice thing about these Trailhawks is they do come with the heavy-duty rubber floor mats in them, not just the cheap ones you want. And another thing you're going to notice about lots of brand new SUVs, they either come with a really small donut or no spare at all, or an inflation kit. All these Trailhawks, however, come with a full-size spare tire with the matching tread. But anyways there, Kevin, if you do have any other questions for me, get a hold of me at 780-473-6388, or you can just email me and I'll get right back to you. Anyways, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.